I started following Jesus because of fill in the blank. A friend of mine invited me to church. I got a diagnosis that made me think about life totally different. I realized success still left me empty. If you grew up in a household that loved Jesus, listen, there are many ways that people can answer that question, but however you do, the story behind that encounter is really powerful. That's why we're kicking off a brand new collection of talks starting next week called Encounters. And I encourage you to join us as we gain insight into the stories of Jesus's encounters with various people in the book of John. We're gonna see that Jesus teaches, rebukes, loves, and makes all things new as he meets each individual. And here's the good news. The story doesn't end with those encounters. It continues with you and I right here and right now. This is gonna be a great series for you to bring a friend with you to church. And here's what I believe, that they're gonna have an encounter with Jesus, that someday when they get asked, hey, how did you start following Jesus? They're gonna mention your invitation to Elevate. Now, Sunday nights are the best nights of the week for all of our 6th through 12th graders. Now, it's the last Sunday of February, which means it's vertical night. 6th through 12th graders from all across the area are gonna be gathering here from 6 to 8 p.m. for dynamic duos. Maybe you like peanut butter and jelly. Maybe you're a mac and cheese fan, salt and pepper, Shaq and Kobe, Han Solo and Chewbacca, Batman and Robin, like great duos. No matter what you like, this is a night for you. Here's what's gonna happen when you show up. You're gonna experience worship, a message, games, fun, great food, and so much more, all while building great friendships with other students your age, growing your faith to a new level. And we've got brand new merch that's gonna be on sale this Sunday as well. So I encourage you to bring a friend and invite one. And as you come with the most dynamic duo, the most creative duo, it could be yours for free. Listen, all duo wordplay aside, it's gonna be an amazing night and I can't wait to see you here. Now, I've got a building update for you, church, that I can't wait to share with you. And so in fact, instead of being here in the studio, let's go take a look. All right, so we're down here in our kids area and we're gonna walk through what's going to be our new entrance to our kids area here in the future. Obviously, we're still a little under construction, but this week, come on church, we've got the framing up for our new kids' classrooms. This was one giant room before with a bunch of kids in it, and now we're able to divide it up and be able to make an impact in a different way. We've got some different classrooms here. This will be kind of the hallway you're gonna be going through and checking your kids in, both elementary age, and then we'll get into the other side down the road as well. But man, it's amazing to see even as we kind of walk into these classrooms, and I know we're in the middle of construction still, but here's what I know, is that even as we see just kind of the foundations, the building of what's happening already, the renovation, we talked about that as well this weekend, that it requires demolition in order for something beautiful to be built beyond that. And I just look at this space and I hope you pray about it as well, but just knowing so many kids over these next few years, really decades, are going to be entering into these classrooms like we just did, and their lives are gonna be changed as we teach them about Jesus on their level. And so church, just want to share with you this big update. We've got 4 classrooms that are going to be getting framed out, and all the power and everything else needed over this next week or so as we continue in our building project. And so thank you so much for the way that you love, the way that you serve, the way that you give generously. It's making a difference, and we're able to truly see the fruit of that impact throughout this entire project. So thank you so much for partnering with us. Thank you for continuing on the mission to help people who are far from God reach their full potential in Christ. Hey, we'll see you this weekend.